First of all, congratulations on this wonderful series. It's an incredible watch. Were you aware of the book series before joining this TV series?
Oh, thank you so much, Jesus. I was not. I was a fan of Spiderwick Chronicles, which are also by Tony DiTerlizzi. And so as soon as I got the gig, I started really quickly after, and I grabbed a book one of the series, and devoured it. Was fighting over it with my husband because he was reading it simultaneously, and just immediately fell in love with the property.
It's such a fun watch. For you, when you first saw your character, what was your reaction?
Oh God, when I first saw her, I couldn't believe how much she looked like me, and I was just so tickled that that was the case. It's so cool to get to do something like this. I think people forget that it's like really long process, and I've only been involved in the production for 2 years, but I mean, it's years beyond that, obviously, that it's been in some sort of level of development. So to get to have like my handprint on her in this way, especially with such like unbelievable collaborators at Skydance and Apple TV Plus. It was just it feels amazing to get to build something with them and be a part of one of their visions.
Mhm. How do you start to create a character like this that's isolated yet has to have some sort of a emotional connection with the audience? Was it difficult to embody a character like that?
Yeah, I think even though she is isolated and it's just her and her robot mother, she's still 16 and she's still so excited about what's ahead of her, like the life and the adventure that she has to come. The fact that she doesn't know how to dampen her light because she doesn't social norms don't exist to her, she is so unapologetically herself, and that's a superpower in this world. So it just made me really happy to tap into that, made it a little more accessible to me because I was once 16. And honest to the viewer who's watching it, even though they might not, have all the shared experiences with Eva, they know what that's like.
Definitely. And one of the greatest parts of this character is her curiosity. Uh,
Yeah.
you know, being able to be curious about the world. Was that something fun for you to portray in this show?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm obviously somebody who I travel a lot for work, but even as a kid, I remember knowing I wanted to be an actor and I wanted to part of what I loved about it was the adventure of it, the traveling, the meeting people. And I want kids to be excited about that. I think the world is always changing, and we are obviously always feeling like we're at the precipice of a world that's like unlike we've ever had. And that is absolutely true, but it could still be something we could be optimistic about. I think it's worth it to be hopeful about what your life will look like regardless of what obstacles are coming, like you can manage it.
Definitely. For most voice actors, you guys don't get to be in a set and work off of another actor. Was that the case in this, and did that help to create that isolation for this character?
Oh, that's a really great question. Yeah, I mean, it definitely did, especially because off the top, I'm a pretty social person, so it was weird for me to be by myself. You know, I love my fellow actors on most of the live action work I do. I lean on them so much, so to not have any of them, it was really challenging off the top. So the timing was kind of nice where, we both had a learning curve there.
Definitely. Well, congratulations on this series. It's fantastic, and can't wait to watch this with my nephews.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. I hope they love it.